Hi everyone, it's Jess here. Good to see you again. Are you ready for the next chapter of our Jesus Storybook Bible? Well, I am, because today I've got a very special friend, Angelina, the Princess Mouse. She's going to sit right up here and listen to our next story, which is called Operation No More Tears. Have you heard this one before? It goes like this. Do you know what your name means? Well, there was once a man called Isaiah, and his name meant God to the rescue. That might sound like a bit of a funny name to you, but it was just the right name for Isaiah because God had a special job for Isaiah. You see, Isaiah's job was to listen to God and then tell people what he heard. Now, God let Isaiah know a secret. God was going to mend his broken world. He showed Isaiah his secret rescue plan, Operation No More Tears. This is the message God gave Isaiah. It was like a letter God wrote to his children. There's Isaiah there. Here's the letter. Dear little flock, you're all wandering away from me like sheep in an open field. You have always been running away from me, and now you're lost. You can't find your way back. But I can't stop loving you. I will come to find you. So I am sending you a shepherd to look after you and love you, to carry you home to me. You've been stumbling around like people in a dark room, but into the darkness a bright light will shine. It will chase away all the shadows like sunshine. A little baby will be born, a royal son. His mummy will be a young girl who doesn't have a husband. His name will be Emmanuel, which means God has come to live with us. He is one of King David's children's children, the Prince of Peace. Yes, someone is going to come and rescue you, but he won't be who anyone expects. Do you know who that will be? He will be a king, the letter said. But he won't live in a palace and he won't have lots of money. He will be poor and he will be a servant. But this king will heal the whole world. He will be a hero. He will fight for his people and rescue them from their enemies. But he won't have big armies and he won't fight with swords. He will make the blind see. He will make the lame leap like deer. He will make everything the way it was always meant to be. But people will hate him and they won't listen to him. And he will be like a lamb and he will suffer and die. It's the secret rescue plan we made from before the beginning of the world. It's the only way to get you back. But he won't stay dead. I will make him alive again. And one day, when he comes back to rule forever, the mountains and the trees will dance and sing for joy. The earth will shout out loud. His fame will fill the whole earth. As the waters cover the sea, everything sad will come untrue. Even death is going to die. And he will wipe away every tear from every eye. Yes, the rescuer will come. Look for him. Watch for him. Wait for him. He will come. I promise. Wow. Poor Isaiah. He read God's letter over and over to God's people. But guess what? No one listened. No one listened to him at all, ever. They didn't want to hear God's promise. They didn't believe it. Did it sound maybe too good to be true? A story that ends happily ever after? Well, it does sound like a fairy tale, doesn't it? And as anyone will quickly tell you, fairy tales aren't true. Or are they? There's the end of the letter. It says, love God. It's the letter he gave to Isaiah. Do you think that happy ending can come true? Do you think that rescuer will come? We'll just have to keep reading and find out. All right, see you later, little princess mousies. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Be strong and courageous. The Lord of the ages holds all his little ones safe by his side. Be strong and courageous.
his little ones say.